Alright, what is up YouTube? Another good game for you guys tonight. And I have brought you a Teemo top lane on the Diamond 1 ranking system. I thought it was a very interesting game to watch. You don't often see Teemo top at the Diamond 1 level, just because Teemo is a very... I don't want to say he's a low-level champion, but he's certainly harder to play once people are really, really good. So we're going to go ahead and watch this game. It was played as the average rank of Diamond 1, and we're gonna watch Teemo play top lane. So I'm gonna have the camera on Teemo this game, and just see, some of you guys who like to play Teemo. I know I love to play Teemo. How he plays, and how some of the stuff you might want to learn when playing Teemo. So right away we see a Riven top against a Teemo top. So Teemo with the poke, but Riven with the insane mobility, and also the burst. So Teemo picking up a cloth armor pot and a blue mana pot, and Riven starting with a longsword and 3 health pots. So Riven, I guess, a little bit more sustained than just starting Doran's Blade. She probably wants to rush Brutalizer. And Teemo starting with very safe cloth 5. So we'll see how that goes. On Teemo's team, we also have a Rengar jungle, which he's going to start the Gromp, and Teemo's going to leash him. And we have a Jace mid, so it's an 80 mid with an AP top, looks like. Kalista in the bot lane along with the Braum. On their team, they have a Nidalee jungle, so we all know Nidalee jungle. I did a video on that a couple days ago. Very pokey, very bursty, not very tanky. We have a Riven top, Ezreal jungle. Ezreal and Thresh on the bot lane, and Yasuo mid. So 280 mids. We have an AP top for Teemo. So interesting stuff here. Gonna see him leash here, hiding to get that stealth bonus. So when he comes and leashes, he'll get the auto attack buff here. Taking what looks like to be a little damage. Teemo giving Rengar a very strong leash here. Gotta be careful not to poison the Gromp and steal it from him. And looks like he actually got it, so I don't know. I don't know what that was for. Teemo isn't the jungle, so why would he be stealing Rengar's CS? Maybe it wasn't intentional. Not really sure. Okay, so Teemo getting very low here. He's probably gonna have to teleport back to lane. And gonna give Rengar this blue, looks like. Yes, there you go. So Rengar has blue, he's level 2, and Teemo is level 2 and he's Grom. So Teemo and Rengar are mooching that experience off. Rengar getting level 2 off the blue, and I don't know if does he get level 3 off the wolves. I don't think he does. No, he does not. So yeah, we'll put him behind. But since Riven is very strong in lane against just burst in general, he probably doesn't. He probably wants to give Rengar a solid leash and let him. Let Riven give Riven time to push the lane. Plus he has teleport, so he can get away with that. Riven running teleport as well. So without ignite, she's gonna have a hard time getting those early kills because she can't just ignite Teemo and all in his face. Big wave getting pushed here. See how he tanks the wave. Notice that if you run away from the minions like that, you will tank the wave a little bit and force the minions to stop before they get to tower range. That's a very, very useful trick you could do, because you don't want the minions taking the tower shots, otherwise it's very hard to farm with that. So take some damage from the minions and just stop right before them. Riven going bursty on Teemo, but Teemo with the blinds able to get away here. 2 auto attack shots will do it. 2 tower shots will bring it down to auto attack range. Want to get that big one too. Very good CSing by Teemo so far. Riven just kind of baiting there with the stun and the Q. Lots and lots of mobility there. First blood going to Ezreal killing that Kalista. Teemo preventing this recall from Riven. Riven doesn't want to go too far to recall, but she should be because she's getting poked out of lane here. Teemo's got to be careful though not to get caught out of position, because we all know how much damage Riven can put out if she's able to catch people in those mid lanes. Those immobile carries like Vladimir and Teemo cannot get caught out in the middle of the lane like that. Riven TPing back, has another longsword, so rushing that Brutalizer, and 15 CS against Teemo's 20. So Teemo already with the CS lead here. And we'll see what he does with this. Just poke, getting a couple auto attack shots in there. Have to be careful with the broken wings on the Riven, because Riven, again, the stun, the dash, and the damage. So much. Very good CS by Teemo though. Just using that E passive to CS. Riven having to hide in those bushes and pop out, burning her health box pretty fast here. She does have a pink ward though, for when Teemo hits level 6. And now forced out of lane here. Teemo going ham on this Riven. W, which is forcing the flash. One more auto attack and she would have died there. So very not a good situation for Riven to be in. She overestimated how tanky she would be there, and she took a little bit too much damage from that Teemo, so not good. Forcing to back again. And Teemo now 26 CS to Riven's 25. Reason this is close is because Riven used her Q on the wave there to clear that. But good stuff. Rengar, and pretty passive so far. Literally in Rengar's jungle right now, forcing him out of there, putting traps down, and I think they are aware of it. Lots of wards in his jungle too. So little scuffle there on the Thresh. Braum, and looks like they pick up a kill on the Thresh there. Callista getting a kill, very badly needed kill I might add, because of the Ezreal already had a kill. Alright, we're focusing on Teemo right now. So we have 33 CS against 28. Teemo doing what a smart Teemo should do. Smart AP carry. Look at that. So diverting the wave's attention here. Wasn't able to tank too much of it. Riven putting a pink ward there to prevent getting ganked. And leading that CS in there by Teemo. Very smart. I love that skin too. That new skin is pretty cool. The Recon Teemo skin. Special Force Teemo, whatever it's called. I think the Panda Teemo is still my favorite, but I still like that. It's very cool. Auto attacks with Teemo here. Very smart. So you let the minion take one shot if it's a caster, and 2 shots if it's a melee minion under the tower. Level 6 Teemo now. He's going to start putting shrooms down if he can. He's already got one in the bush there, and one in the side. That way if Riven runs in the side there, she's going to take a hit. And it's out of the way, the natural way of the minions, so that way it doesn't just die to minions. But it will die, it will hurt Riven if she tries to cut along the corner there. And same thing with the jungler too, if he gets ganked. So a smart ward, shroom placement by Teemo there. Can always be teleported too, if he needs to. Now Riven also, freezing the wave, not really trying to shove here. Teemo, I guess, turning invisible? Nope, there he goes. And see how she's just auto-attacking the minion. She's not pushing the wave out. And as soon as Teemo comes in, she's going to try to dive on him. But forced out of lane, that looks like. She has her TP almost up, so she'll probably back as soon as she gets a chance to. And that burst from Riven. Teemo too strong, looks like. His stuns. Riven probably baiting out there with that fake TP there. Or fake recall. Teemo missing that big minion kind of sucks, but lots and lots of poke there. Just keep that damage on. When they're forced to back, they take so much damage. Teemo with the flash and the Q, and as a dead Riven. So Riven, I don't know what Riven was trying to do there, but cannot stay there and just take that poke from Teemo. Not a smart move by the Riven there. Teemo just making sure that minion wave does not get pushed to the tower. Good stuff. And it's very important as a Teemo player to really get the max CS, because you don't do a lot of damage throughout the game unless you're really well farmed. So very important if you're someone who's supposed to poke the enemy teammate out and really start to get a CS advantage in lane. It's very important to get a lot of CS. So pink ward being discovered by Teemo is going to clear that off very easily there. Riven having to walk back to lane. Her teleport is up, but she realizes that since Teemo's freezing lane, it's advantageous for her to walk back instead of teleport, because she can save her teleport and the wave isn't being shoved, so she's not so worried about losing CS under her tower. So the big minions here, you have to wait for it to get very low like that and then finish it off with auto attack. And see how Teemo's not auto-attacking the wave? You don't want to shove the wave out. Like, he wants to keep the lane on his side and then poke the Riven when he gets a chance to. But not shove the wave out. That's how you do it as Teemo. Also as Vladimir too, if you watch the Vladimir video. And you want to try to zone the Riven as much as you can. Deny her any CS. Every time she's going to try to go to CS, you're going to be poking her. And you make it very, very difficult for Riven to get CS. And slowly pushing here. Got a nice little line of shrooms on the bot lane here in case he gets ganked. And Teemo's smart, still buying wards too. You don't want to be one of those Teemo players shooting out the wards. Looks like Riven teleported bot lane and ended up dying. So didn't work out the teleport from Riven there. Trying to teleport bot, which makes sense because oh my gosh, Jace with the quadra kill, that's insane. Wish we might rewind it there just to watch that play. That would have been a good play. Watch. Nidalee, sneaky play there. Missing that Q though on the Teemo. Missing a second Q. He knows what's up, but he put a ward there.
Got a little surprise for him.
I'm just getting a little poke. Really good dodge. You see that about the dodge by Teemo there. Dodging at Nidalee too is so important. Not getting bursted down, but it looks like he will anyway. Nidalee just does so much damage. It's kind of ridiculous. Nidalee jungle, how much damage it does. So Jace with the quadra, a very, very bad Jace here. And double buffs, I might add. That is just so much damage. Canceling that Yasuo out of the pole. Oh my gosh. Amazing play there by that Jace. And unstoppable indeed, as he is 5-0 right now. Teemo up in 1 second. Okay. And he's teleporting immediately back to top lane. Doesn't want to let that tower die. Shrooms all over the place.
Dominating.
And Jace just kill after kill here. He's absolutely carrying this game. 6-0 right now. A little bit low in the CS department, but 7 or 6 kills definitely make up for it.
Red team's turret has been destroyed.
Bot lane finally getting his fair here, taking a little love tap from Teemo's or from Ezreal's ultimate. Nothing too much there. Teemo just shoving the wave now at this point. He wants the Riven to miss CS under tower, and he knows that he's got enough shrooms out to dodge any ganks that are going to come after him. Easy dragon there, picked up by blue team. And Riven just getting zoned off any of the CS here. 0 and 2, 67 CS. Here comes Nidalee or Yasuo. Knockout from Riven. Missing her ultimate. Teemo is forced to run here. He's going to run into the trap, so he might be safe. Dash down by Wrath. By Yasuo there. He's going to get a revenge kill on Riven, maybe. No revenge kill by Teemo there. But she's going to run into the trap. Oh my gosh! Oh, the shield's going to keep her alive. Maybe. Yes, barely. The sliver of HP Riven lives there. So close. I'm sure Teemo's not very happy about that. But a good combo by Riven Yasuo to get that ultimate off. Very close there. Nidalee jungle, lots of damage. Got the red buff. Now, we haven't really talked about their ADC yet. The Kalista is 3-2, 109 CS with a Blade of the Rune King. So definitely got her first major item. Ezreal hasn't got his Bloodthirster yet, so he is down his major item. And he is 2-2, so not doing quite as good as Kalista, but mainly because Jace has been absolutely dominating. Riven, that burst there, sweeping those wards and just putting out, look at how much damage she puts out there. However, once her combo is down, she has a combo-based AD carry, and she cannot do anything. She underestimated his damage there again, and is going to pay for it. once her burst is down, she has to get out of there, and she was a little bit slow on that. Does not have that DPS. So Teemo building into obviously full AP. He's got his Haunting Guys now and his Seeker's Arm Guards. Building the Seeker's Arm Guard first, and picking up that Doran's Blade. So he got the Doran's Ring and the boots on his first buy, finishing up that Seeker's Arm Guard and then building into the Haunting Guys. So kind of a well-rounded build there. The health from the Haunting Guys is always nice. The armor from the Seeker's Arm Guards is great. And that is really going to keep him alive against the Riven. Obviously, he knows he wants to get Hourglass. He knows he wants to get the Legendary's Torment eventually. But definitely getting those health items, getting that defensive items up first, very important for Teemo. Now Riven roaming mid again, trying to get to this fight here. Pings are going down. They know she's coming, but I don't think they have time to get away. Riven dashing with her Q. It looks like she's ulting. And that is a dead Jace. Immediately getting picked up by Callista. A lot of gold going to Riven though for shutting down that Jace. That was a big play there. But Teemo getting the tower is probably all worth. Riven saying, you know what, I can't beat you in lane, but I'm gonna go mid lane and pick up a kill on your mid laner. So smart play by Nidalee there, or by Riven there. And look at that burst from that Nidalee there. The red buff slowing the Teemo down, forced to flash there, and really good spear there. I think Nidalee probably knew that there was a shroom there, and she didn't want to get baited into that, so she stood back, wasn't going to walk into that, and then tossed a spear there. Very good. Riven, or Rengar, jumping onto that thresh. Red buff is going to slow him down to keep him within killing range, but Yasuo is going to try to save him here. It looks like mid tower might be picked up here. Jace is absolutely dominating. Look at that chunk on the Yasuo there. 2 hits and he's down almost to nothing. Thresh being slowed as he threshes the red buff, but pushing the flash, flashes and then pulls the Braum. Braum smartly putting up a shield to mitigate a lot of that damage. Teemo just teleporting back top lane, keeping that constant pressure on the top lane. Kind of that passive split pusher that keeps pressure on lane here. Now, he's definitely doing his job. You know, as Teemo, you get a lot of CS. 141 against Riven's 88, so there's a massive CS difference there between the two. Teemo finishing off his Legendary's Torment early instead of opting for the Hourglass. Doesn't even have tier, oh yeah, and then he has, doesn't even have tier 2 boots yet, just sticking with the Torment there. And the threat of Teemo split pushing top lane is very annoying for the red team, forcing them to constantly send someone to stop him and letting his team kind of take advantage of that. Now notice, in a low elo game like a bronze, silver, gold game, you probably won't be able to get as much impact though out of the Teemo. Just because when you play Teemo, your team doesn't usually take advantage of the fact that you're split pushing. They just kind of go farm or something instead of pushing another lane. And because of that, it's very hard to take advantage of it. But just keep that in mind. It's easier at a lower level or a higher level to take advantage of split pushers like Tryndamere and Teemo. Just because your team isn't really, your team will know how to play with a split pusher. But Teemo can still be effective, but he's more of a lane bully than he is of a split pusher at the lower tiers. So Teemo just kind of waiting, I guess, trying to make a pick on this Nidalee or the Riven. Riven is very behind right now, but that's not going to happen. They know, you know, something's up on the top side, and with the tower still up, they aren't willing to push very deep. So easy farm here by Teemo, getting a lot of CS and just pushing pretty hard here. Scuffle going down bot, and that would have been really bad for the team, but Jace is like really fed right now. So it doesn't matter if it's a 4v5, if your Jace is 9-1 and has 2 dragons, that's just yeah, there's no way they can stop him. So very bad news for the red team. We're about 19 minutes 42 seconds in, so they've already lost a lot of towers. And Teemo, though, the damage is they're trying to turn invisible, and the assist there from the Teemo, cheeky little assist there. Rip with the home guard is going to Q and stun this Teemo here. The blind's going to force her away though. The super fed Jace, a little 100 to 0 that Italy pretty much. And here comes a surrender from the red side. A little bit unexpected, but with a 9k gold lead in favor of the blue team, I guess they just thought that was about time to call it. And that's pretty much it, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys learned a little bit about Teemo play. I know it was kind of a short game, but I did think it was very interesting to show you guys what a high-level Teemo looks like. And he did all right, 2 and 3. I mean, he died a lot because he was split pushing, so I guess, you know, in lane he didn't really die. So there you go. Please like and sub if you did enjoy that. It does help me out a lot. And I thank you guys so much for watching, and you guys have a great night.